Let's take a tour through Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios in Hollywood, California. We will show you everything to expect from buying power-up bands to playing interactive games. And stay till the end where we will reveal where to find secret hidden Super Marios with your power-up band so that you can gather more points throughout this portion of the park. Right now, you can go to Guest Relations inside the park and get a complimentary Super Nintendo World button for the 1-year anniversary. And there's also currently a special release Golden Power-Up Band now available while supplies last. And these can be found at any Super Nintendo World retail location inside Super Nintendo World. If you want to truly engage in this portion of Universal Studios, you will need to purchase a power-up band to engage in all the games and activities. And of course, looking at the props, sitting in the environment, and taking it all in is just as fun and great. And now let's talk about the things that you can do and participate in without purchasing any additional power-up bands. And they do get a little bit pricey, especially if you have multiple kids or a large family. So keep in mind that you still can share them and just trade them off while you're participating in the game. And take turns. So if you don't have a power-up band, you can definitely keep busy by looking at all the different props. They are from the floor all the way up to the sky. And you can just sit and take in the environment and just really enjoy all the different props and scenery that you'll be surrounded by. We are in line for the Mario Kart Browser Challenge, and you do not need a power-up band to get on this ride, collect the points, engage, and have a great time. The line itself is just full of so many different props and just fun and exciting to go through. So I highly recommend going through this ride. My mother-in-law, who's in her 70s, went on it, and it was just fun. But always check on the website to make sure that all abilities can go on it and have a great time. And I'll link our full POV down in the description so you can go ahead and see what this ride is all about before heading to the park. And also, the next thing you can do without a power-up band is meet Mario and friends. So the characters that come out on a time schedule are Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and Toad. But make sure to get in line at least 20 or 30 minutes ahead of their scheduled time, because once the line is full, they have a team member who stands out there with a sign and cuts off the line, unfortunately. So if you're not there in time or before they arrive, you will not get a chance to meet them. And it's always a fun experience for your friends and family and a great photo op. There's also the Toadstool Cafe, which offers gluten-free and vegetarian options, but it is in high demand. So make sure that you make your reservations online before heading over there. And you can always download the Universal Studios app, where they have an interactive map to help you guide your way through the park. And last but not least, there is the 1-Up Factory, where you can browse and purchase souvenirs and wearable merch. And it's just a fun, great time. And if that is crowded, there are vending machines around the Super Nintendo World where you can purchase your power-up bands. They may not have the selection that you're looking for, so that's when it's ideal to go into the store. But keep in mind, if you don't want to wait in the long lines because time's ticking and you want to get to the whole park, look for the vending machines. They take credit cards and cash. That's just a helpful tip for you to get to the park. And now when you make your way upstairs to get the bird's eye view of the park, there are all these hidden Super Mario and Luigi and different characters hidden among the rocks. And when you find the different emblems, you tap them with your power-up band and you get more points. And your points with your name and initials will be posted on a digital scoreboard and updated periodically when you leave and come back in the park. And the idea is you're collecting points and the score is being kept among the ranking members that are in the park at the same time you are, and they're playing the same games and activities. And it's on rotation, so you may have to wait a while for your name and number to come back up, but it's constantly rotating and changing And when you're near the scoreboard, I believe it does somehow sense your power-up band, and your name will come up at the time you're there looking at it. Only 2 of the 5 family members had the power-up band, but they still let our entire family enter this ride where we were all able to participate and have fun inside collecting points together, and it was just a great event. But we caught up with Princess Peach and just had a wonderful time. I hope this helped plan your next visit.